What's up, Fruity Cutie with the Booty? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. We have a seedless watermelon here. Today we're going to talk about seeded versus seedless. And we're going to talk about the habit of majoring in minor things. And a lot of us are doing that. A lot of us are ruining our potential to be healthy and happy and lose the weight because we're majoring in minor things. Okay. This is a seedless watermelon. The most important thing is that it tastes amazing, because if it tastes really, really good and it's healthy for me and it helps me lose weight and it helps me be healthy and fit and feel good and parasite free and mucus free and disease free, that's the most important thing. You see, health is earned. Health is something that happens when you do it consistently. It's not a one-time thing. So that's why wheatgrass is a joke. Rejuvelac is a joke. Anything that's disgusting is a joke because you're not going to be able to sustain it over time. Eventually, you will say to yourself, I hate this. I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Let me go get something that tastes good. And it's usually going to be a processed food. So what I learned to do is find delicious, healthy foods that taste good and are good for me, and I can do it for a long time. Like, I want to do it. The way you know you're doing the raw food diet right is if you're looking forward to eating when you're hungry. You're looking forward to your meals. You're not suffering through them. Have you ever had Rejuvelac? Don't ask. That is the most grossest thing. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It is so fucking gross. And it's not for me, and I'm not living like that. Okay? If I was trying to live like that, do all these and that's why the cleanses and the juice fast and the water fast, they also lead you to falling off because you're miserable. When you put yourself in a state of misery and suffering and starving and pain, you want to get out of that as soon as possible. So you go back to processed foods. Now, we found this watermelon. It feels like a basketball when you bounce it. Okay? It feels really inflated. Feels really firm. It also has a nice sunspot. It also has a dark butthole. It's important to look at every butthole you can. Okay? That's a quote in the next Ms.FitVegan quote book. Okay, so it has a dark butthole. That's very good. Very, very important. And we're going to open it up, and I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to cut up your watermelon when you're on the go. Okay, so we're going to open it like that. And of course, if you hear a nice crunchy sound, it's a pretty good sign. Okay, we're going to put one to the side. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut oh no, I'm showing you the fastest way, right? Okay, so here's the fastest way. You're going to now cut this part in half. So you cut the watermelon in half. One day I'll get a really good knife. Okay. So you're going to cut the half in half. You would think I would have a really good watermelon knife. But I don't, because it's not important. Do what you can, use what you have. You don't need any fancy equipment. Okay, this was $10 on Amazon. All right, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to cut slices, just like that. Okay, then you're going to go this way. You're going to cut slices just like that. Okay, then you're going to go down just like that. Let me get a bowl. And what you're going to see is magic. You're going to see some magic, boom. Okay? You're going to get a bowl, and all you're going to do is flip it over. There you go. Bam. Watermelon cut. And you want to get fancy? A few more cuts. There you go. Done. Done. Now, I see there is still some watermelon here, so, okay. You go in with your knife. You get that out. You go like that. Bam. Now we're going to do it with the other side, too. Because you know what? The easier you make it to be healthy, the healthier you gonna be. Somebody wise once said to me, make the convenient choice the healthy choice. Look at how easy that is. Now, if I didn't have time, some people, they tell me they don't have time to eat healthy. So that's why they grab a Pop-Tart. They grab cereal or whatever. That took me all of how many, a minute? A minute? Okay, now we got a big, nice bowl of watermelon. You could throw some lime on there if you want. Some people like to put lemon. Some people like to put passion fruit on their watermelon. I don't have any of that at the moment, but there you go. And that wasn't too hard. That was not too hard, was it? Okay, you got some left over? All right, no problem. Where's your spoon? Scoop it out, boo. Scoop it out. In fact, why don't you make some nice melon balls? I know y'all love to put the balls in your mouth, okay, y'all vegans. Look at that. Scooping out some melon balls. Okay? It's not that hard. But see, you're trying to find a reason that it won't work. You're trying to find a way that it won't work. And I'm trying to find a way that it will work. That's why it's working for me. I'm trying to find any way possible that I can be healthy, that I can be raw. No matter where I travel in the world, I'm going to be raw. No matter what, no matter where, no matter what. Alaska, fucking Maldives, fucking... Somebody want to take me to the Maldives? Iceland, Greenland, Antarctica, fucking New York City, fucking wherever the fuck you from. Oh my gosh, so freaking good. Wow. Highly recommend you put your watermelon in the fridge overnight so that's nice and chilled. And I might make some watermelon juice with the leftovers here. And there you go. There you got it. I'm going to cut the other one up, put it in a Tupperware so that I have it ready to go for later or tomorrow. And let's just end with the whole seeded versus non-seeded fruit debate. I just want you to know that that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. There's still seeds in here, as you can see. Okay? They're little white seeds. Okay? Little black seeds, little white seeds. Let's not be racist here. Okay? It don't matter if the seeds are white or black. As long as there's some seeds, that's a good sign. Even if there's no seeds, guess what? If it's a fruit, that's a good sign. Because you were once eating processed foods and dead animal body parts. So what do you think is healthier? A dead animal's body part or a seedless fruit? You have to put life into perspective. You have to realize that even seedless fruit is really, really good for you because it's full of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. And the most important thing is that it eliminates quickly. You see, your health is determined by how fast your food eliminates. Life and health and happiness and a fit body and, feeling energetic and healing is not about what you could put in. It's about how you can get things out. You have so much poison in you, dead animals and old decaying fecal matter inside your colon that it doesn't matter what you're putting in, it matters what's coming out. And this watermelon is going to push out those dead animal body parts and those processed foods and those toxins in your body, whether it has seeds or not. So stop majoring in minor things. And you know what? Honestly, a lot of y'all need to check out my book. I'm serious. Raw Vegan Excuses Part 1. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot, boo. I promise you. Because I used to be like that for the first 6 years that I was raw. Remember, I've been raw for almost 14 years. In a few months, it'll be 14 years. I was a crazy raw vegan for 6 years. And then after that, I realized I was wasting my time being so insane. And so that's when I started eating non-organic fruit. That's when I started eating seedless fruit. I was all about the seeded grapes. I was all about the seeded stuff. But then I realized I was actually not enjoying the raw food diet, and I was at risk of going back to processed foods. And that's the worst thing in the world, is if you go back to eating processed foods and dead animal body parts. Stop calling it meat. Stop calling it steak. Stop calling it chicken. Stop calling it ham. Stop calling it, you could call it chicken, but it's a dead chicken. Stop calling it a burger. It's a dead animal's body part. Your body's not a tombstone. Your body's not a graveyard, okay? Your body's a beautiful vessel that you get to take, that's going to take you on adventures, and you take it wherever you go. And how you feel affects how you manifest and what you do in this life. And I know it's not always easy to be healthy, but your life gets better every time you do something hard that you don't have to do. Honestly, cutting up this watermelon, eating this watermelon is not hard. But in the beginning, yes, it was hard to choose fruit at the store instead of Pop-Tarts, instead of bread, instead of cookies. It was hard. But as long as I stayed focused on getting the most delicious fruit I could and having as much of it as possible and learning easy, quick recipes, that really, really helped. Okay, there's a nice cream recipe that I have done many times, but I'll do it again soon. Basically, you just need dates and bananas and pistachios, okay? You freeze the bananas, get at least 6 or 7 bananas, freeze them, get a few dates, put it in the blender or food processor with some water and a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and a tiny bit of vanilla. In fact, you don't even need the vanilla, but it really adds a nice little mwah. Okay, so vanilla bean, not extract, fresh vanilla bean, Himalayan pink salt, dates, and water. Blend it up, make a caramel. Then you take that out, put it to the side. You blend the frozen bananas with a little bit of water and some hemp seeds if you'd like. Put that in a bowl and then swirl in the caramel. Take the pistachios, put them in a Ziploc bag. Get a hammer and chop it up like, you know what I'm saying? Put the pistachios in here and then chop up the pistachios, put them on top. This is one of the best desserts you'll ever have in your life. You don't even need to do it that complicated. You could just put frozen bananas in the blender. That's it. Okay? With a little vanilla bean or nothing, just some water. It's so freaking good. Highly recommend you check out my book. I'll leave it down below. I have a free book as well. I'll leave below. And I got you, boo. Listen, it's not that hard. And even when it's hard, you can still do it. I love you. I'll see you in the next episode.